Hi guys, Heather at Divine Guidance Tarot back at you with another pick a deck. So this time it is Messages from the Goddesses. I've decided that that's going to be my new weekly thing. That's going to be the same one I do every week is Messages from the Goddesses because I really feel in tune with them and connected with them. And so we have 4 piles here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So go ahead and make your choice. Just going to move these out of the way. And if you chose the feather. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. If it doesn't resonate, don't listen. Find a YouTube reader that can help you. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below. So, first up we have Mirabai, the Saint of True Freedom. Then we have A Blessing from a Fairy Determined to Help You. Izumi, Persuasion. Judgment. 7 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. Justice. And Kali, or Liberation. So, So I feel like you guys have a really, the gift of persuasion, okay? Right, obviously with the persuasion right in the middle. So you're a very gifted speaker, okay? Uzumi is a Japanese goddess, okay, of persuasion. And the story with her is she was so good at what she did at persuading people that she was able to persuade the mother sun, the goddess sun, to come back out and shine on earth again because she was the only one that could bring her out of her depression. She was like a jester, a joker. Sorry about that. I keep hitting my laptop. She was like a joker or a jester. And Kali is the goddess of destruction. Okay, in this deck, you're being called to channel the rage and anger that we all feel into something creative. Okay, and then Mirabai, the Saint of True Freedom, she was in an arranged marriage, okay, to a king. So she was married to a king, but she defied all the social norms, okay? She didn't stand on his funeral pyre, okay? She considered herself married to her lover, Krishna, and so that's why she wore that the thing on her forehead in honor of him. After her husband's death, and she refused to stand on the funeral pyre and like burn with him, she became like a poet of liberation. Okay, so it's very interesting that you have liberation here twice, persuasion. Okay, then you have justice and judgment, the 7 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles. So I feel like what they're trying to say to you is that you need to use your words more carefully, okay? Just because you can convince someone to do something doesn't mean that you should. Just because you can convince somebody that the sky is yellow doesn't mean that you should, okay? I feel like they're trying to tell you that everyone is entitled to their own opinion, you know, and even though you're trying to help people with your opinion and trying to persuade them to see things your way, because it's right for you doesn't mean that it's right for other people, okay? And so I feel like you kind of alienate people by trying to tell other people what to do. I feel like you're pretty bossy, maybe a little bit aggressive, okay? I feel like you kind of judge others a little bit, but you judge yourself harsher, okay? I feel like you have this need to be free, okay, and to be with who you want to be with, do what you want to do. This is a very you have this energy about you where people will do anything to make you happy, and you kind of use that to kind of push yourself forward. You persuade people to help you, but you're also very good at persuading people. It's like you're using your powers of persuasion in a wrong way. You're using your gifts in the wrong way. You're like manipulating people in order to gain something from it. or you want people to see things your way, and so you keep talking circles around them until eventually everybody sees it your way. But I mean, and that's okay. That's standing in your truth and standing in your power. But standing in your power and standing in your truth doesn't mean trying to force your opinions on other people. Okay, so I feel like that's basically the message here, is that you can talk to people and you can communicate with people and you can try and tell your side of things, but to try and put pressure on someone to do something that you want to do, you know, is manipulative and unfair to the other person. Hi, Chloe. What you doing? Okay, so you need to be loyal to yourself and stand in your beliefs. That's fine. But don't push them onto other people or expect other people to agree with you. You know what I'm saying? See other people's point of view. And it's okay if you don't agree, but don't try and force your opinion on other people, because when people have things forced upon them, you know, they just grow this angry resentment, right? And then they have nowhere to put it. So it's like people are going to start resenting you if you don't like stop being so like pushy about what you think they should do. So maybe talk less and listen more. Maybe see if someone can change your point of view. Okay. Signs I see for this reading. Judgment could be any sign. 7 of Cups is water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 4 of Coins, that's earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And Justice is a Libra card. So, all right, if that resonated, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below and we will get you set up. Love and light. All right, if you chose the crystal, what wisdom do the goddesses have for you? As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. If it doesn't resonate, don't listen. Find a YouTube reader that can help you. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below and get yourself set up. Pardon me. So first up, we have Callie, Destruction. Ooh, pile 1 got her too. A Blessing of the Illuminal Space. Aphrodite, Romantic Love. Kajija, the Mother of Believers. The 3 of Pentacles. The 6 of Wands. The 2 of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like a lot of you guys are dreamers. You dream of this life where, you know, you have this romantic love. You have this family. You're provided for. Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys are like damsels in distresses. Okay, you kind of have this energy about you, self-destructive energy. Okay, I'm getting very self-destructive energy. A lot of you, if you chose this pile, you're going to have a self-destructive sort of an energy because you feel unloved, because you don't feel supported, because you feel like no one's going to love you. I feel like some of you guys might be older, okay, and fearful that you're not as attractive anymore, and so that kind of leads you into self-sabotage. But over here you have this woman, Khadija, the Mother of Believers. Okay, I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. So this woman was a single mother. Okay, she was a single mom of 2, raising her children when she met the Prophet Muhammad. Okay, and it is said that she is the first to convert to Islam. So this is Muhammad's wife, and Muhammad's wife provided for him. She had the job, she had the money, she provided for the children, she took care of him. And I feel more so a lot of you guys are going to be single moms that might be financially struggling, okay? But it's like you have this ability to have success, okay? I feel like Aphrodite reminds you that pain can be a gift. love can cause pain, right? Romantic love can cause pain. Not love, but romantic love can cause pain, okay? It causes the wheel to go up and down, it causes self-sabotaging behavior. This romanticized version of love that you have, this feeling that someone's going to come and rescue you, is just outdated, okay? It's outdated. It's a fantasy. You don't need anyone to come and save you, okay? You can ask the universe for a stable partner, you know what I'm saying? But I feel as though you're being called to really be providing for yourself at this moment. You're supposed to be using your creative energy, your pain, to provide for yourself, to be financially independent, okay? I feel like with the blessing of the illuminal space, a lot of you guys might be intuitive, okay? But I feel like you take your psychic awareness and abilities and don't want to feel it, or aren't in tune with them, and so you kind of go into a self-sabotaging sort of mindset. And I feel like you're being told that your pain is worth it, okay? The relationships that you have, the romantic relationships that you have in your life, are always meant to teach you something. You're always meant to meet who you're supposed to meet, okay? You're supposed to be with who you're supposed to be with. And when you do meet that person, it will click perfectly. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be ups and downs in relationships, but I feel when you start changing your perspective and start seeing yourself as stronger, you know what I'm saying, as your own person, as someone that doesn't need saving, I feel like you're going to come into some sort of financial windfall. So if that resonated, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. If you'd like signs. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below. Signs: Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Wheel of Fortune's any sign. Six of Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and more earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So earth and fire, any sign can be represented in this. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Love and light. Bye. All right, if you chose the bracelet, you are up. So you have a blessing of Armid, integrity or ornamentia, green Terra or salvation, Isis, the goddess of magic, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Coins. So signs I see before I forget: Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and Aries, Leo. Oh wait, I don't know why I said Aries. I meant air signs: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So earth and air and some fire. There you go, fire. Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I knew I saw fire in there. But I'm really getting a really earthy, fiery energy. Earth and fire, earth and fire. You guys are like a combination of earth and fire. So this woman, this goddess, Ornamentia, she is a goddess of Celtic origin. Okay, she guarded the life spring. Okay, the spring of life, the Holy Grail, whatever you want to call it. Okay, her purpose is to hold light in the dark, to hold space, to hold the light so that you can see your way through problems. And green Terra, she's a Tibetan goddess. Okay, she's known as she who saves. Okay, although green Terra is the goddess who saves, she's also the goddess of destruction. Okay, she saves you by first destroying you. Okay, and then with a blessing of Airmid and the Three of Pentacles, and Isis over here. Isis is a goddess of sex magic. Okay, she brought her husband back from the dead to have a child. Okay, so she was extremely powerful in ancient Egypt. She was considered the keeper of the Book of the Dead, the high priestess. Her husband, she brought him back and created her son Horus, who eventually became the god of the underworld, or Hades, in Greek instead of Egypt. All of these stories are pretty much the same, just the names and the characters have changed. So what I'm getting here is that you have a very youthful sort of a personality, very sexy, but also someone very stable and shy. I feel like you come off as someone like kind of girl next door, kind of doesn't know they're pretty. I feel like you're a very hard worker. Okay, you're someone that is extremely loyal. So I feel like a lot of you, if you chose this message, you are really starting to see some sort of payoff. Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys went through like a destructive cycle, okay, or your world kind of came apart and it's like coming back around. I feel like whatever project you've started has started actually making you some sort of money, giving you some sort of stability. You're starting to see your hard work pay off. And the goddesses don't want you to stop. They want you to stand in your truth, stand in your power, keep creating from your pain, keep creating, getting it out. I'm hearing getting it out. Your rage, your pain, getting it out in some creative way, okay? That's going to make you money. And so if you haven't already started seeing like financial abundance from this idea, you will very soon. I feel like you guys have put a lot of hard work and time and dedication into this. You've fought a lot of fights. You've done possibly even some magic spells to try and get this to take off the ground. You've prayed. And I feel like it's all finally coming together. Okay, but I feel like you're thinking about changing something. You're thinking about changing something and you're being compelled to not. Okay, don't change what you're doing. Don't change course. Okay, always move forward. Okay, like don't stop, and don't change jobs, don't change lovers, don't change anything right now. Don't get a lover, don't get a new job. It's like you're supposed to be doing exactly what you're doing and you need to continue to keep on doing that, so that you can really take off. I feel like a lot of you guys might actually really take off. You might actually become famous or extremely wealthy. Very abundant sort of an energy here, as long as you stay looking at the light. Okay, even if you're covered and surrounded in darkness, there's always a light, okay, that you can always follow. There's always a way out of every situation. There's always a solution. Okay, everything in your life is just a mental trap, and when you finally realize that, hey, I'm not stuck, I just need to figure out a solution to my problem instead of getting drunk or getting high or going and having sex with random people. I feel like self-destructive energy. You guys kind of mixed with I feel like kind of deck 2. I feel like maybe you might want to go look at deck 2 too, because it's kind of the same energy, kind of the same self-destructive sexual energy I'm kind of getting, where you kind of get on the right path and get it going, get some traction going, and then like something happens and it like completely throws you off course. And you change directions like in a split second, and all of a sudden like your path is stopped. It's like you need to not go back to what your old habits are. Okay, you need to not go back into your old habits, but stay what you're doing now. Okay, don't go back, don't go forward. Just do what you are doing right now, and everything will be fine. Is basically what I'm hearing. You're already in the clear. Just keep doing what you're doing, because if you change direction now, you're going to have to start all the way back over. Okay? All right. So if that resonated, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below, and we will get you set up. Love and light. All right. If you chose this. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. If it doesn't resonate, don't listen. Find a YouTube reader that can help you. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below. Okay, Hecate, the in-between, the Morrigan, sovereignty, a blessing of the Beltane dew, Akalinanda, the goddess of never not broken, the Ace of Cups, the 5 of Coins, the 3 of Swords, and the Four of Cups. So we'll start with Kate, the in-between. So Hecate is a Greek goddess of the in-between. Okay, so she is, so there's like the Greek goddesses. So there's like Persephone, and then there's Hera, and then there's Hecate. So there's the maid, the mother, and the crone. So you're currently in the crone energy. Someone that can see in between two worlds or are stuck between two possibilities. Okay, either way, she's a goddess that makes you decide. She tells you to move forward, because even if you fall, you can always course correct. Okay, if you don't move forward because you're scared to fall, there's no way to correct your path. There's no way to move forward. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she wants you to take that step and move forward. A lot of you guys, I feel, are sitting there like little whiny babies thinking about how much your life sucks. Okay, like it's like you can't move. You feel stuck. You feel bound. You feel poor. You feel broken. You feel heartbroken. You feel like you're never going to get any love. You feel like you're ugly. You feel like you're disgusting. You feel like no one's going to want you. You just have very self-sabotaging behaviors, okay? Because you don't see your blessings, okay? The Morrigan, she's a Celtic, okay, goddess of bravery, okay? She could change form. She could change into what? What could she change into? Like a raven, a cow, a wolf, a crow. But mostly she was represented as a raven because she was a goddess of a warrior goddess of death. You know, she decided on whether or not you got to walk off the battlefield. Okay, so you guys are a powerhouse. You have all of this power. Okay, you have the power to change your reality. Okay, but you choose not to because you don't want to make a choice. Okay, I'm not sure what your choice is. It's different for everybody, but there's some decision to be made here. I'm guessing to do with love, because with the Three of Swords and the Ace of Cups and the Goddess of Never Not Broken over here. So she is the Hindu goddess, like a phoenix, okay? The Goddess of Never Not Broken. There's not a lot written about her, okay? Only that she's never not broken, so she can never be broken because she's always broken. Do you know what I'm saying? She's like this energy that just never stops, okay? So you kind of have to know her through experience. It's like she's the goddess of being so broken you can't be broken anymore, and it's like, but you're still alive. And it's like she's like the phoenix rising from the ashes, right? She's constantly broken, but she's always rising. She's always broken, but she's never like so broken that she can't be fixed. Do you know what I'm saying? She's never not broken. But I feel like a lot of you guys I feel like a lot of you guys might have some conflicts going on in your life that you don't want to face. Okay, there are some relationships that you don't want to deal with. There's some things in your life that you don't want to deal with, whether that's financial, whether that's relationships, whether that's family. There's some sort of crossroads that you are not deciding on which way to take, and because of that, you're hurting yourself. Okay, by not deciding, you're actually deciding. By not deciding, by not making a choice, you're actually breaking your own heart. Okay, you're not able to rise like a phoenix out of the ashes if you never take a chance. Okay, you're being called to take a chance, to take a risk, to know that you are beloved, to know that you have the backing of the universe. You're being called to take that step and make that choice, the choice that you know is right. I feel like you guys know exactly what you need to do, what relationships you need to end, what relationships you need to begin. You guys know exactly how to fix this. It's just you're too lazy to do it. You'd rather sit there and think about how, everybody else has all of this stuff. You have stuff. You have, the ability to have what you want, the life you have. So the life you have is your fault. This What your moment you're sitting in right now is all based on the choices that you made. It's nobody else's fault. It's yours. You made these choices to put yourself in this position. If you don't like where you're at, make different choices, is basically what I'm saying. Basically what they're saying. Okay? Trust that you have divine protection, that everything happens in divine order. Trust that you are an overflowing, abundant, creative ball of energy that you have to manifest whatever reality you want. So if you hate your reality, it's your own fucking fault. And don't come crying to them, because they know that you have the answers. It's just that you're too lazy to put them into action. Sorry if that hurt anybody's feelings. That wasn't from me. That was from the goddesses. But if that resonated, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the description box below. And I will see you guys next time. Love and light.